feet. Touchdown, Ravens!
What a play by the Ravens. It's going to result in a touchdown. Play action. Pass is caught. That's going to be a first down for the Ravens. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Ravens! And the crowd goes wild.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 7 of the Play Action Podcast. I'm your host, quarterback coach Garrett Stapleton.
I'm the wide receivers coach, Lamont Johnson.
I'm head coach Jonathan Coddington. Appreciate you guys being back on. Good to be here with you guys.
Yes, sir. Good to be back.
Back, brother, man. Welcome back.
Yeah. So during the season, kind of following similar, script, kind of recap last week, talk a little bit about this upcoming week, just kind of give some, insight of what's going on in the program. We had our, home opener this past weekend, along with the game too. We had a really cool event, on Friday night, that had to do kind of with our stadium renovation project. Brad Lamb, who's, jersey and pictures back there, one of our most famous alums, played receiver here back in the late 80s, early 90s, played for the Buffalo Bills, got drafted, came and spoke, along with a few other alums. Really cool event to get to see those, get to see those guys and, connect and hear from him. And I know our players really enjoyed, getting to hear from an NFL player that was a Raven. I think that was a cool thing, and definitely was a great event, and we're excited for all the great things that are happening here on campus. And while we had to, kind of this season, play our home games, not quite at home, but kind of at a neighboring stadium, it's awesome to see kind of the next steps that are going to be taken here on campus.
Yeah, I'm excited. A lot of guys were still talking about Friday night, getting to meet Brad and some of the things he talked about. So I know we're looking forward to getting him back on campus again soon once we get the stadium back up and running.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Yeah, I know in kind of his story he shared about some of the details just of his life. Obviously when you are that talented of an athlete, you get to play professionally and play for some Super Bowl teams. You get to experience some of the highest of highs, both professionally and personally as well too. As long as as well as shared some of the hard times that in life, and it's whether you're whoever you are, it doesn't matter. You're always going to go through hard things, and we've got to continue to develop ourselves kind of through those. So it was great kind of hearing that. I think a lot of our guys just really gravitated kind of towards his story. So. So Saturday, kind of, recapping the game, obviously not the outcome we wanted. And, conversation, really with our team, though, is that, let's focus a lot less on the outcome. Let's focus on the process. Let's focus on the process of getting better as a football team. Let's focus on the things that we're supposed to be focusing on, which is, developing as a champion, which is, getting better as an individual player, as a team, each and every week. And I think that, this coming week provides a great opportunity for that. As we look back to last game, while there were a lot of challenging times that game, definitely some bright spots, some bright moments. I know that we had Deitric Johnson, first ever career touchdown, which was awesome. To see him catching one from Zach Montgomery, first touchdown pass as a Raven. As well too. Carson Brookbank added another touchdown. Defensively, freshman, defensive back C.L. Seiler having a lot of tackles and on a lot of plays, leading our team there. Freshman Ron Ragus, getting his first career sack. So cool having some good individual moments. Obviously, there was a ton to learn from, a ton to build off of. Looking forward to obviously getting a chance to develop this week throughout practice and show a little bit more next week. But definitely wanted to highlight those guys in those moments.
Oh yeah, I know for me it was great meeting Deitric off the sideline for his first touchdown. He was so excited. Kind of jumped up, gave a chest bump, and he was like, "It's my first tutty." I was like, "Ever?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Let's go."
Those are moments you don't forget.
Yeah, I'm in the headset in the booth. Like, give Deitric a hug for me. Give Zach a hug for me right now, please.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first college touchdown?
Yes, my first college touchdown. The one that pops in my head was my junior year after I transferred from JUCO to an NAI school in Waldorf. It was on. It was a blown coverage. Well, it was cover 2 beater. We ran out. We had a quick out by number 2 and a vertical by me. I got hit in the hole shot, and it was about maybe 40 yards. And I'm running, and I dive from like the 3 or 4 yard line. I dive and I lay out. I wanted to make sure I got in that end zone because I was slow. I'm a slow guy, so I just wanted to make sure I got in the end zone. I felt like the guy was creeping up on me, so I dove and got in the end zone. and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It was great.
What was your first touchdown ever that you ever had?
Ever had? I was gonna make a joke and say I never had a college touchdown.
That's why I was trying to set you up for success on that.
Yeah.
So way to out yourself on that one.
My first tackle touchdown was just like a naked boot from like 30 yards in youth football. I did it twice in the same game. Down by 2, so we were gonna go for 2 to tie the game. It was the last play of the game, and they're like, "Nope, we don't do overtime in youth football, so game's over." So I was like, "Wow, couldn't even kick the extra point." So the game was just over at that point. So.
That's a bummer.
Yeah,
That's a
I
bummer.
was really bummed out.
Yeah, yeah. Some of those memories are ones that you always hold on to, always remember.
Yeah.
I know that those memories are getting made through the first 3 weeks of this season, and man, hopefully make a lot of those great memories here coming up this next week.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about your first touchdown?
My first touchdown ever. Oh man, what was it? It would have. I think it was just on a quarterback sneak. It was
Nice little touch push?
playing JV football. Back in high school. It was we were pro style offense. We ran the ball a lot. We had a really good running back. Actually had two in the same game. But we were running all up and down the field, and then get to the 1 yard line. Coach calls quarterback sneak it in. Cool. Next time, same thing. Drive down the field like our running back's carrying us. Calls a sneak again. All right, cool. I get in the end zone again. Third time, we go down the field, and coach calls a sneak again, and I just in the huddle, man, I hear the running back. He's just getting pissed because he's running all these yards, not getting to score. So we get up to the line of scrimmage, and we get up, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do here because this dude's going to be mad at me. So I audible to ISO at that point, turn around, hand him the ball. He scores. We come off the field. I was like, Coach, they just had too many guys in the middle. I wasn't going to get it. I had to give it to him off the edge. So I was, really it was just I didn't want him to be pissed at me. And so gave him one. First college one, here at Anderson, though, was actually not too different than yours. It was on a stick concept. I actually did the one thing we tell our quarterbacks not to do and throw the fade on the stick. And, went back, threw it up. Thankfully the guy came down with it because he was a great player. And it was probably a terrible throw, but that was, good memory there, on that one.
So. Have to get ripped for not throwing the stick.
Yeah.
I probably would have ripped myself for that one. So. Yeah, can't break those rules. But.
So now we're going to have Deitric Johnson come out, number 1, our tight end from Kokomo, Indiana. He's going to come down and talk about his first career college touchdown here with Coach Cobb.
All right. Well, welcome to the film room. Got with me today Deitric Johnson, jersey number 1, junior tight end. Welcome to the Play Action Podcast.
Yep, happy to be here.
So, Colts fan, huh?
Yep.
There you go. Always love the Colts.
Yes, sir.
Who is your favorite tight end to watch in the NFL?
Right now, it's Lecrue's out of Detroit. I like him a lot. So, but before that, it was probably Jacob Tamme, and I liked Thomas a lot too for the Broncos. So
love it. Yes, he was phenomenal. Jacob Tamme, great one when he came to Denver, being a Broncos fan with Peyton Manning. He's a guy that shouldn't be that good, but he just could come up with big catch after big catch.
Sneaky athletic.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, so this year, we're gonna kind of break down your touchdown in a second. This year, you've been moved all around the field. Just kind of tell us a little bit of how your role has grown in the offense from year 1 to year 2 in the offense.
Yeah, year 1, I just mainly played tight end, Y. So this year, I've been moving around a lot from Z, H, and Y. So I'm liking it a lot. It's fun. So I get to play multiple positions. So. And I think it's good for our team too. So
absolutely, we haven't put you in the backfield yet, have we?
Not yet.
Stay tuned.
Stay
tuned. Yes. Well, so let's go ahead and kind of we'll intro this play here now to kind of get the context of your touchdown pass here. We've got to really go back a week prior. Yeah. So take us through what set this play up to start with.
Well, last week we had a lot of success out of the 12 personnel and stuff like that, or just us on the same side, just blocking those runs and having outside runs and just. Me and Pipes on the perimeter, we just were cleaning it up. So that's what they were looking for all week. So, and then this just kind of set it up. So
yeah. So let's dive in. So we did a little motion there. Did that a little bit along with it last week. Give that play action, and then boom, over top in the corner. So awesome. Great mechanics. by all 11. You know, great throw, great catch. You know, obviously led to a really good score right there. So just to, you know, kind of talk through your route here, because as we bring that motion across, you know, we've got Julian going to the flats, we've got you on a corner route. Okay, but it's not just all about just, hey, I got to run this route the same way every time. You know, there's some nuances to it.
Yeah.
Take us through your route here.
So here I see that like both of the guys have their eyes in the backfield immediately, and I know that Juju coming across, he's obviously one of our big playmakers, so they have their eyes on him. So I take like a little skip release off the line just to kind of slow release it, to see where they react, and then I take the inside release, kind of give them a long step at the top right there, like I'm going in, and then just jet out to the corner, and then that's where I got him. So
there it is. First ever college touchdown.
Yeah, felt good.
Tell us about the excitement.
Oh, it was crazy. I mean, I felt good, and then, I mean, it was a good feeling. All my teammates came up and congratulated me. I got Coach Monty, Coach Cobb, all you guys believing in me, so that felt good.
Absolutely. It's always cool after a touchdown, seeing, man, everybody kind of rush you, get excited. I wish the camera kept going at that moment, but you could see people on the sidelines even before you catch the ball. It's like everyone knows that thing's a touchdown.
Oh,
the
yeah.
excitement as you run over, getting to celebrate with that with your teammates.
My
is
teammates
awesome.
definitely made that exciting, so yeah, it was really good.
For sure. Well, so you mentioned at the beginning the 12 personnel sets. You know, you mentioned you and Caleb there. Tell us about the tight end room and what's the dynamics been like in your position group.
Okay, yeah. As a tight end group, we've gotten really close, and especially me and Pipes and Deruza too. He's been growing, so it's just we became really close, and we just are on the same page all the time. So it makes it easy out there. So if we're on the same side, we just automatically know who we have to block. We communicate and we just get it done. So it just makes life a lot easier on the football field.
Without a doubt. No, you guys do a great job in that room. You know, we've got a lot of other guys that are doing a great job. And you know, the cool thing I think is that you know you guys have a great grasp of a lot of these concepts. And so you know, this is a really simple concept that's been in football for a long, long time. You know, John Gruden probably made it the most famous. It's just all this is a spider 2-wide banana, but we do it out of so many different looks with motion, with formations, and you know, it's just cool how you guys can execute things like this so well. And let's go ahead and get another touchdown on this next week. Sound good? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, so we're going to be on the road heading to Luther in Iowa. Long bus trip, another hotel game. You got anything you want to share? What question you got for the team as we get ready for this road trip?
My question for the team would be, who would you least want to room with when we go on the road? Who's the person you would not want to room with? So.
I'm excited to find out. Awesome. Appreciate you being on, and you know, excited to get you back in the end zone again soon.
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, this guy right here.
Max. That's all I gotta say. Max.
Coach Hardy.
Max Casso. He's a interesting sleeper, guys. Interesting sleeper.
Lucas Kleeman.
Lucas. Hey, bro.
Probably Coach Cod. He'd probably make me watch a documentary on the formation of the West Coast offense.
And I heard he snores.
See, the thing is, I love all my teammates, so I want to room with all of them.
Liar!
Zach Montgomery.
Mine will be for sure Big Smoke. Mine Big Smoke.
Yeah, Lucas, him. Yeah. No.
Lucas Kleeman.
Lucas.
Lucas Kleeman.
Lucas Kleeman, and then also
Leonard. That dude, because he snores.
Leonard snores.
Wow.
Leonard snores.
Lucas and Logan.
I ain't gonna lie. Definitely Lucas.
Lucas Kleeman.
Big freaky, big freaky. No, big freaky.
I'm gonna be honest. I got two. Okay. One is this guy. This guy's just weird. I like low key. That's Big Smoke.
Either
that's two people. Big Smoke. That's way too much mass in one room. Big Smoke.
Lucas Kleeman's everywhere.
Both of them. I wouldn't want to room with none of the meatballs. They eat too much. They wake up.
Lucas Kleeman. Cam Thurman.
True dot.
That's about it. Really, Lucas and Thurman. Braden too.
Oh, Corwin.
I feel like Corwin snores.
Lucas Kleeman, Garrett Corwin, or Carson Brookbank.
Him.
Lucas Kleeman.
Cam.
Lucas.
Yeah.
Risen gates won't open up.
I definitely want to room with Lucas.
I feel like the majority of this is going to be not wanting to room with me.
Correct!
I probably want to room with Gavin. Gavin, Logan, and Matt, and me, and Simpson in the same room.
My answer would be Aiden Meek, for sure.
Big thanks to Deitric Johnson, coming on, talking through, his big play from this past weekend. Hope to hit him, a couple more times in the end zone, here this weekend, and hopefully we'll have a few more guys, in the end zone as well. But want to kind of, obviously start looking ahead. Now we got, Luther, on the schedule here for this weekend. This is our second, kind of big trip of the season. And the way that our season schedule just kind of happened to map out in our first half of the year. These first 5 games, we got 4 road games, and then the back half of the year, we've got 4 home games. So kind of interesting how that works. But, in week 1, we got to take a long trip out to New York. Now this week, we take a long trip out to Iowa. Going to be about a, 8-hour trip, bus ride. Comes with, it's a lot on the road, right? We get you spend a lot of good time with guys, eat some good food on the road, stay in the hotel, get ready to play Saturday, and then come back, on Saturday night. The bus ride home, obviously, a heck of a lot better with a win. Looking forward to coming back with that. But I think it's gonna be a great matchup. Excited to just continue to build off the things that we've been talking about each and every week. What I'm most excited about is seeing us play the brand of football that we just continue to work towards. Playing Raven football and playing a clean game. Being able to get after them in all 3 phases of the game, and just really playing the way we want to play. What are you looking forward to most this week?
Outside of seeing the blue turf in person, I'm really looking forward to just getting out there and kind of going back at it again. Like you said, it's another opportunity for us to develop and grow within our system, within how we do things here. And they run a very similar defense to that Calvin ran. 3 high safety look, 3 down linemen up front. So we kind of struggled a little bit like this previous week with that. Like I said, we get to do it again and go up against that same look. So hopefully we get out there and execute after already kind of seeing it a week prior and then seeing it again throughout the week. Hopefully we get out there and execute and take advantage of some things that we kind of didn't get to hit on this week prior. So just looking forward to getting back out there and getting back at it.
Yeah, most definitely. How about you?
I'm kind of piggybacking off what you guys said. Just looking forward to see the run game kind of kick off again. Obviously we had over 200 against Oberlin. Took a little bit of a step back last week, but you can see the steps that are being made and the foundation being laid. So I'm really excited to see kind of the run game kind of take shape just the rest of the year in general.
Absolutely. This will be our first ever matchup against Luther, so clean slate opportunity to kind of really get ourselves going on the right foot and going 1-0, and so excited to be able to do that, and looking forward to it. So we definitely hope everybody tunes in. For those not able to make it out to Iowa, the game will be live streamed. We hope definitely a lot of family, friends are able to make it out, but for those not, stay tuned. Kind of take watch, cheer the Ravens on. Whether it's at the stadium or from at home, and we definitely appreciate all the support from all the people around.
Yep. Live stream link will be tweeted from our Twitter page as well. So
Kickoff is 1 p.m. Eastern time, noon Central time.
There we go. Yep. And whether it's the live stream link, whether it's these videos, anything, just make sure you follow us on social media. Stay up to date with everything that has to do with Raven football.
Sure.